Oh boy. Well, this face right here says it all. Oh, this face says it all. Oh, JoJo is at it again. Who is she going to blame this time? Stay tuned. The coach is going to tell you. LDBC, they still can't explain this. The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this the LDBC. You don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, old JoJo's at it again. You know, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, now she blames her nutritionist, okay? She blames her nutritionist for why, she didn't secure a victory against Namajunas. Listen, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, again, she reminds me of Amir Khan. I swear she reminds me of Amir Khan. Like, they always got an excuse, man, for why they can't win. Like you got Amir Khan, he'll blame his trainer. I mean, he'll blame anybody but himself. And Joanna Jedrzejczyk, she done stuck her foot in her mouth, guys. Listen, it's time to eat to this woman and really blow her out the water. Because, guys, there's a reason why I really don't like this particular fighter. I just don't. Now, I'll come on here and I'll acknowledge that, she fights well and she does, a good job when she's in the octagon. But, personality-wise, like, she really is, like, just a scum. That's what she is. So she's going to blame her nutritionist. Now, I'm going to tell you why I believe her nutritionist. First, let's just read through some of this, okay? Let's read through some of this right now, okay? All right. It says, the former UFC strawweight champion said in a video interview with, I can't pronounce that name, so I ain't going to try, of Osiak of Przygład Sportoway in her native Poland, that she had to cut 16 pounds in 14 hours, and the botch has led her to split with her nutrition team, Perfection Athletes. Okay, first of all, you've been knowing about this fight. Okay, this fight has been on tap for a long time. Okay, it's been the talk for months. Okay, for almost more than 8 months, almost to a year. This fight, first of all, it was rumored that Rose Namajunas was going to get the title shot. And then when it was pretty much almost in stone, listen, you knew for months that you needed to make weight. What were you doing? What were you doing all that time? You mean to say you really, months and months at a time, okay, you just had, what were you doing? So you just decided to just make weight all of a sudden? See, when somebody got to make a weight cut of that drastic magnitude in 16 hours, a pound an hour, I can tell you something right now. First of all, that's dangerous, and she could have killed herself. That's number one. But number one, that means that what were you doing? What were you doing all the time that led up to this fight? Because I'm telling you, she has had more than 8 months to get this weight off. What? That's why I'm so really against, I'm so for juice fasting for some of these women. I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to lose the weight, and do it healthy. But, a lot of these women wouldn't do that, because a lot of them don't have the discipline to go get that done. But you lost, what, 16 pounds in 14 hours? Or 16 pounds in 14 freaking hours. What were you doing the other 8 months that you needed to prepare for this fight? Are you serious? And then, when she wanted to fight Valentina, she was already at 137 pounds. When she wanted to fight Valentina, because Amanda Nunes pulled out the first time. And I started thinking then, wait a minute, this girl over 20 pounds overweight of the strawweight limit. So that had to mean that even with that, Joanna Jedrzejczyk probably had to been walking around damn near 140 pounds. So what was she doing, y'all? Okay, and we add 16 plus 115, that's 131 pounds. So you mean you was still close to your walking around weight of 140 pounds. Again, what were you doing all that time? That's just the thing. Then, of course, she says it's an accident when it happened, Jedrzejczyk said. And translated from Polish, I know that I should have won the match. And I know that I should have won, and I know that I could have won the match. The people that I was working with led me to a critical state. So now you're blaming your nutrition team. Now, this is where the nail in the coffin comes to Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Here's the nail in the coffin, okay? So She says, I told my doctor I need to do whatever to weigh 115. See? You need to do whatever you need to do to weigh 115. So that statement alone tells me that you had already had trouble making the weight anyway, and it wasn't your nutritionist's fault. But let's keep going. I don't care if I have to be in a tub with whatever temperature. It gets harder and harder as you get older to cut weight. The mistakes they made were unforgivable, Joanna Jedrzejczyk said. I can't work with these kinds of people. Really? You can't work with yourself? Because you're the one at fault. But this is the nail in the coffin for Joanna Jedrzejczyk and you Joanna Jedrzejczyk fans. Okay. It is no stranger to difficult weight cuts. Okay. And has talked repeatedly about going up to the flyweight division, especially since the UFC opened up the 125-pound weight class this year. On Friday, MMA News Poland posted a frightening video of Joanna Jedrzejczyk weight cut from before her fight with Jessica Penne in 2015. So wait a minute, you were doing these dangerous weight cuts in 2015. What the hell are you talking about, Joanna? It's not your nutritionist's fault. It's your fault. You can't pull away from the damn table. I done seen some of your how you eat. You eat a lot of pasta. Oh, you love pasta. You like the noodles. You like all of that stuff. And you eat that stuff during camp. So don't sit here and try to say it's your nutritionist's fault. No, it's your fault. You are the one that can't lose the weight. Your nutritionist, they're telling you what you need to do. Now, I find it's funny that what's the name of the place? Hold on, what's the name of the place? It's called Perfecting Athletes. They got over 200 clients, and you're the only one that's come out publicly about them. Now, maybe there's some more that I don't know about, but you're the only one that made it quite vocal. They got 200 clients in different sports. Wait a minute. See, Joanna Jedrzejczyk just bodied herself. You've been doing weight cuts like this your whole career. You did it in 2015. So you were 16 pounds over the 115-pound limit. Or wait a minute. Maybe you were at, because you can go down to 116. So that means you had to be at 132 freaking pounds. You talking about flyweight? Flyweight? You talking about straw? You wasn't going to make flyweight at that darn rate. You're over that limit too. Like, I don't understand the logic. But there are going to be people that come, you're going to agree. This is proof right here. This girl is delusional. She blaming her nutritional team for stuff they didn't even do. You did this. You're the one that couldn't make the weight. You've been doing dangerous weight cuts then. But this Rose Namajunas fight, there's no excuse. You can't blame the weight. You know you can't blame the weight because this fight has been talked about for a long time. You knew you were going to fight Rose way ahead of time when they announced this fight. You already knew this. So the professional thing would have been to do is to start losing weight when you knew you was going to have this fight. But no. You decided to do it last minute. Okay, stop. I ain't trying to hit it. And don't try to tell me you wanted to wait till the fight was signed in stone. Nah, you knew you was fighting Rose Namajunas. Stop it. No fooling us. Now, let's keep reading. In the past, Joanna Jedrzejczyk has lauded the work of perfecting athletes. Okay, yeah, so you applauded their work. Who she had been with for about a year leading up to her fight with Jessica Andrade at UFC 211 in May. Joanna Jedrzejczyk praised Indara and Ingles as her family away from Poland. She referred to Indara as a gatekeeper because she was more like a manager and a close friend than a nutrition coach. This is somebody who Joanna Jedrzejczyk lived at this woman's house when she was in Florida. This woman opened up her doors to you, okay, and then this is how you repay. See, this is why I don't like Joanna Jedrzejczyk. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what Indara said, okay? Indara, she kept it professional. She said, no, I won't speak specifically about Joanna Jedrzejczyk's situation due to client confidentiality. The priority of our business is the health and safety of our clients, Indara said in a statement. We stand by our professional ethics and practices. Hey, nail in the coffin, gunshot right there. Joanna Jedrzejczyk has been bodied. They took the high road. Because if they didn't care about Joanna Jedrzejczyk, they probably would have come out. They probably would have come out and just made a statement. They chose not to make any statement, whether it be professional or non-professional about her. They chose not to. That shows you what type of scum Joanna Jedrzejczyk is. You're going to have these people. Now, they went above and beyond for you, okay? They opened up their house. They let you live in a house while you were there in Florida, okay? Think about it. Somebody, you're around their kids and whatever else. They open up their house so you can live there to take some of the stress of you trying to find a place when you have to come to American Top Team and train. They took that stress away from you. You just come there and live, bring your stuff, and go train. And they feed you. They fix all your meals for you. They do everything at their house And this is how you repay them. You know, she could have, you know, this didn't even have to be an issue. She could have just split with them and nobody even knew about it. But you know what? See, when you're in the business of blaming somebody, when you can't take responsibility, listen, you're taking away from Rose's victory, Joanna. You got the hell beat out of you. And you know you did. You were outclassed in that fight, and there was no way, okay? Don't blame it on the weight cut. Don't blame it on your team. Don't blame it on your nutritionist. You are the one that didn't lose the weight in an ample time. You were not the professional. And that is just the way it is. Shout out to Perfected Athletes for all the great work that they do with over 200 plus clients. I'm done. Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.